The Vatican has officially recognized the state of Palestine in a new treaty. The move immediately sparking Israeli outrage and accusations that it will hurt peace prospects. The treaty covers activities of the Roman Catholic Church in Palestinian areas. Palestinian leaders say it gives them a big legal victory over Israel in their quest to create a Palestinian state.
So this designates Palestine as a state having borders, 67 borders, having a capital, Jerusalem, and of course having rights in accordance with international law.
And here with more is Dr. Paul Bonicelli, professor of government at Regent University. Now, this is a big move for the Vatican. Does it mean the Catholic Church is taking sides against Israel?
Unfortunately, yes, whether they want to admit that or not. What the Vatican has done here is to recognize a state that doesn't really exist, that doesn't really have confirmed borders, as Adnan Ashwari said. That's not accurate. That is terribly corrupt, not democratic, and it plays a role in aiding and abetting those powers around the region that are harmful to Israel and harmful to peace in the region.
So how will this impact the so-called peace process, you think?
It makes it very difficult for Israel to continue forward with peace negotiations when everybody keeps saying Palestine gets whatever it wants now, and then Israel just has to capitulate. That's not how you do negotiations. But this is no different, with Cuba. The Pope helped negotiate an agreement where the United States gave Cuba everything it wanted without freeing any prisoners, without changing the way it governs, without doing anything to let the average Cuban participate in the economy. So I would say that the Pope and President Obama they negotiate alike. They sort of give in everything and then hope it'll all work out later.
You know, many nations have recognized the Palestinian state. Why does this move by the Vatican have so much significance, you think?
I think because the Vatican is seen as a Western state. You still have most of the Western European countries in the United States have not formally recognized Palestine. When the Vatican does it, it's sort of like one of that group is doing it now, too.
Now, some say there's a double standard here because the Vatican speaks out against the slaughter of Christians elsewhere in the Middle East. But now they're recognizing the Palestinians who've also targeted Christians. It feels like there's a disconnect here.
Yeah, I think there is. And I think that's part of the problem is the Pope himself is a very good man. He's no skilled expert in diplomacy or foreign policy. But he has around him a lot of highly educated cardinals, priests, and others who tend to be on the left in foreign policy. They think the problems in the world are caused by nations like the United States and Israel, and the more that they recede, the more the world will be at peace and get along. But that doesn't work.
Indeed, indeed. Dr. Paul Bonicelli, thank you so much for your time. Always appreciate it.
My pleasure.